How's it going, everyone? It's Mike from PC Classic Cars back with another virtual description. Today we are going to talk about my 1967 Ford Fairlane convertible. It is an H code 390 car. This is a vehicle I bought from a gentleman up in Ohio. I actually bought this and another Fairlane from the same guy. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of backstory on it other than that they had it for a little bit, and we're simply just using it and driving it. It is a good running and driving car. Again, it is an H code 390 car, which that is the 390 two-barrel setup. It now has an aftermarket Edelbrock intake and a Holley carburetor on it with an upgraded Petronix ignition system. This one does have the C6 3-speed automatic transmission. It does have manual steering, but it has power brakes, but they are drums all the way around. The steering and the brakes do perform well for what they are. That aftermarket intake is a aluminum intake, and the carburetor is, again, a Holley carburetor. You do have an aftermarket flex fan, and then on your exhaust system, you do have headers, dual exhaust, and then it's an aftermarket muffler set with full tailpipes. I will say that there is a little bit of an exhaust leak at the headers. I decided to not replace it because it is a pretty snug fit in there. So just note that there is a little bit of an exhaust leak coming from those headers. You do have a Ford 9-inch rear, rear coil-assisted shocks, a front sway bar, and this is a heat-only Fairlane. There is no AC on this one. Take a look at my test drive video. You'll see me driving the Fairlane down the road. I'll dive more into the mechanicals. It does have a good road feel to it, but this car, as we go further into the video, it is a little bit older front to back, but the mechanicals do seem to be in good shape on this one. On the Does It Work section, this is, again, part of the reason why the car's priced where it's at and not more expensive. It has kind of a short list of items to fix. For example, the reverse lights and the license plate light are not coming on. Those are both really simple. The horn and the dash lights do not work, along with the stereo, the washers, and the wipers. The parking brake needs some adjustment, and then the dash clock does not work either. So nothing that's major, just kind of a short list of smaller things that could be fixed over a weekend or a few days worth of work. Take a look at my Does It Work section. It's going to outline what works and what doesn't. The other item that I forgot to note is I do not have any keys for the passenger side door. I have an ignition key. I have a driver side key, but I do not have a passenger side key, and then I do have one for the deck lid as well. On the exterior, it's a code T, which is candy apple red. It was repainted at some point in the original color. Excuse me. I don't know when the paint was done. It's, if I had to guess, 20, maybe 30 years old. It's definitely on the older side of things. It's got a few little bubbles down low, a couple little stone chips, some touch-ups, some scuffs that have been kind of touched up over the years. Just older cosmetically front to back. It still looks good, but it's definitely on the older side of things. And on close inspection, you can kind of nitpick a little touch-up or a flaw on pretty much every panel. You do have the aftermarket fiberglass hood with the hood pins, which I think give the Fairlane a good, more of an aggressive style look. You have a nice black top, which goes up and down like it should. And again, you do have some little bubbles. Take a look at my additional informations tab. You'll see photos of all that stuff on there. It does still have the 14-inch stock style Magnum 500 wheels. The tires are from 2004, so you probably want to put a set of different tires on it. They're a 215/70 tire. They give it a good look, but I would personally go with like a torque thrust style or torque thrust D style wheel with a little bit more of an aggressive tire, but that's just me. The chrome trim bumpers all very well could be original on the car, and they do have some age, but kind of goes along with the rest of the car. One thing I forgot to mention, there is a seam split on the convertible top right at the back glass. You'll see a photo of that in my additional informations tab as well. On the interior, it's code 4D, which is the red vinyl bench seat interior. It's an OE style interior. Seat covers, carpet, dash, door panels, bottom side of the convertible top. All of it kind of goes with the rest of the condition of the car. Nothing is brand new, but it's still very presentable. You do have an aftermarket 3-gauge pod up under the dash for voltage, water, temp, and oil pressure. Those are working properly. Just kind of some age front to back. The doors open and close well. The insides of the door panels look good. Just, again, expect some age from being an original style interior. The engine bay really falls into the same category. Obviously, you have aftermarket valve covers and an air cleaner. Those aren't the factory ones for the car, but it still looks good. The firewall, the inner fenders, all that stuff is nice. You do have that Edelbrock intake and the Holley carb. You can obviously see the Petronix ignition setup as well. Um, I will say this one, poor design by Ford on a lot of their early mid 60s and even to the late 60s on some of those vehicles like the Torinos and even these Galaxies. To get to the grease zerks, the access to them is not very accessible. So people cut little holes in it to be able to get new grease in there. So there's a little hole on each shock tower just to be able to get the grease gun in there to add more grease to it. So you'll see that. I'll have a photo of that as well. But that's a super common thing on these. I've had a ton of Fords that have had that exact same thing done, probably done back in the day. On the underneath, it is a solid convertible, but there is some repairs done on the rear floor pans. As well as both the rear drop downs. It's a original style underneath. The exhaust does have some age to it as well. All of these things are why the car's priced where it's at. It is a real 390 H code car, so that is really cool. But just cosmetically, inside out, top to bottom, it is an older car. Excuse me, I can't talk today, but it still runs and drives down the road well. It's a good cruiser. The motor is a date code correct 390, probably the original motor, but I can't 100% verify. It's got a good stance to it. Obviously, it's really cool being a convertible this time of year. It's a lot of fun to hop in a big block convertible, put the top down, go cruising. You load up 6 people in this thing and have a lot of fun with the family. Again, just want to reiterate, just older car cosmetically. Mechanically, it does seem like it's in pretty good shape, and it's a fun car to cruise. Goes down the road at 65 miles an hour really, really well. If anyone needs any further clarification, more photos, videos, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I can do a FaceTime with you. Anything that you need to feel more comfortable about the car, take a look at that additional informations tab on my website. It's going to have a lot of good information in there. And as always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my virtual descriptions. Like I just said, check out that additional informations tab along with the test drive video. Both are posted on my website, pcclassiccars.com. I'll catch you guys on the next virtual description, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and a nice Memorial Day weekend.